Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing V-Series V's I would do for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm finally getting out to this place after months of meaning to. But we'll get to that. Folks, it is a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, you better believe I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, remember super cool shirts? I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. So what super cool shirt am I wearing today? And the sun is in the way, but boom! It is my Above Snakes shirt. For this one in a number of reviews. I like this shirt a lot. It is a very cool sort of classic metal imagery with sort of a Grim Reaper looking dude. It's very cool. If you're unfamiliar with the band Above Snakes, that's not entirely unreasonable. They're not like a huge name band at the moment, though I personally think that they should be. They're really, really good. I ran into them several months back at the time I'm doing this. They were on tour with a band that I really like called A Killer's Confession. They were one of the touring bands with them. And I was blown away, man. When they started doing their thing, I was completely down with it. I didn't know what to expect from a band called Above Snakes, but as it turned out, they were a badass, kind of like new metal revival band, and I was just super down. So much so, not only did I get some merch, I actually took some videos of their performance. Those videos are on this channel as well, just in case you maybe want to check them out. But they were super cool. Really enjoyed their stuff. Got to chat with them a little bit afterwards. Excellent people, making really cool music. I highly recommend it, especially if you enjoy, again, kind of that new metal, style and everything. I would definitely say give them a check out. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Where is it from that I've been meaning to do? Well, folks, I'm reviewing some stuff from, boom, McAlister's Deli. You can't really see the thing, but yeah, McAlister's Deli. So I became aware of this place last year. There's a few locations. And I've been meaning to hit it up. I like going to a deli. And finally, I was just in the opportunity, or finally had the opportunity. I was in the location, or in the area, sorry. And I was like, boom, let's pop in there. So I grabbed a couple sandwiches, and I was just going to let that be that, but I knew I wanted a drink. And it turns out that they're famous for their sweet tea. And I was like, shit, okay. So that's what this is. This is some McAlister's famous sweet tea, which, like, they proudly proclaim on their website. This is like one of their hallmark things. So can we get like a thing, maybe? Ha 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 ha. We kind of do what we can with it. Ha 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 ha. So let's try out some sweet tea. I like sweet tea. I don't drink it a lot, but every now and again. Yeah. All right. That's some good sweet tea. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Is it worth being famous for? I don't know, but it's pretty solid. Thing for me, when it comes to sweet tea, so you got to go over there, you got to get like a nice ratio, You got to have it work out in such a way that it's not overly sweet, but it's not, not sweet enough to really be a sweet tea. So I'd say in this, they got the ratio down pretty well. You can still taste the tea aspect to it, which is nice. It kind of creates a little bit of that contrasting flavor stuff that I always talk about. Because you get the sweetness from, the sugar and the sweetness, obviously. And then, kind of goes over there and you get, a little bit of that tea, almost a little kind of earthy, almost borderline bitterness kind of thing going on. It's good. I like it. Yeah. It's nice. It drinks really smooth. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I dislike about it. Like I said, I don't know if it's outright worth being famous for. I've definitely had sweet teas that I think are a little bit better than this, but again, I have to emphasize, it's not that this is doing anything wrong. It's more to the effect of I don't know, I don't feel like it has a ton of personality to it. And it's a completely serviceable sweet tea. It's nice. Like I said, it drinks well. I think they got the portions correct in terms of the sweetness versus the tea. everything about it works pretty well. It just feels a little bit basic, you know, and like, especially when you're putting this out there as like being your signature thing. Now, to be fair, is it better than most like location places that I've had? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I would definitely say that. Because, I mean, I don't know if they do anymore. Didn't McDonald's offer sweet tea for a while? I don't know if they do anymore. But, like, you know, occasionally places will offer it, and usually it's not that good. But this is all around solid. It's tasty, it's good. Be a nice thing to go over there and wash down some sandwiches with. Yeah, I don't have any problems with it. If it wasn't for the fact that they like very clearly, you know, like they're highlighting this. This is a signature item for them. If it wasn't for that, I think I would be just a tad bit more forgiving with it. But at the end of the day, when you go over there and you're like, boom, this is our famous thing. This is one of the things that we're known for. Okay, but then I'm going into that expecting some like next level sweet tea shit. And that's not really what I got here. It's just very solid, good sweet tea, which is fine, but again, I don't know if it's worth bragging about personally. 2 questions have to be asked though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Well, if I was out at McAlister's, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes and yes. I will, because like I said, I don't drink sweet tea very often, so you know when I get the opportunity to drink some good sweet tea, yeah. And if I happen to be at McAlister's anyway for that specific, you know, location, then yeah, I mean, I would think I would probably pick it up because it's something that's unique to, you know, to that chain. And again, it is good, you know, it's a nice opportunity. So it's kind of one of those things, if circumstance kind of plays a role for me, I don't know that I would go out of my way for it, but it's, you know, again, it's good. And if I'm recommending it, it's like, yeah, I'll recommend it because I do think that it's some decent sweet tea. And I think, again, if you're over there having yourself a sandwich, especially maybe on a warm day or something like that, eating out on the patio, I think it'd be some really nice stuff to go over there and swig down a sandwich with. Just, you know, don't expect anything super ultra mega amazing, because at the end of the day, it is nice sweet tea, but it's not much more than that. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly proper southern sweet tea-tastic rest of your life. You know, the South, you know, in the United States, man, I mean, they've brought us so many wonderful things in terms of, you know, just culinary stuff and, you know, just so many, like, awesome, it's so cool, you know, and, like, I'm from the North, I live in Illinois, but, like, I do have grandparents that live down in Alabama, you know, so I get the opportunity every now and again to enjoy that a little bit, and yeah, man, fucking sweet tea is some good stuff. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. And when we have to deal with that stuff, it's important we go over there. We take the opportunity when we can. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, the thing for me is I'm going to find a different location to do my next couple of reviews. Fucking sun is just driving me nuts over here, man. It's definitely one of the worst things about doing reviews from the truck. It's like, it's one thing if I know, like, the area and stuff, I usually can, like, find a little squirreled away spot, but, like, you just gotta deal with that sun. But hopefully, if you're over there and you're doing reviews from your car like I do, you'll be in a better position. Maybe you have a better setup. Maybe you got like a sunblock setup or something like that. I keep saying I'm going to get something to help me out, but then I don't because I like to procrastinate. Anyway, bye. Oh, wow. This one's under 10 minutes. Holy crap. How often do you get under 10-minute reviews on the sampler platter? Wow, that just doesn't happen. Anyway, bye.